Welcome back, friends. Today we're watching The Spider Within, a Spider-Verse story. I assume this takes place between the first two movies. Nice to get a bit of Spider-Verse content since I'm not sure when the next film is even coming out. I'll see if I can upload the full reaction to this on YouTube, but if not, the full reaction is going to be on Patreon. Leave a like and let's get into this. Inhala, exhala. I almost mistook those, the lights, the glare, lens flare for eyes. His shoes are tied. It's a lot of pressure. So much of his life is falling apart around him while he stays Spider-Man for the world.
Oh, I'm home. You're really not gonna turn around and check right
Bah!
I'm just tired. I'll catch you next time.
Are you okay, son?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Whoa. Anxiety? The spider sense is activating because of his anxiety? Oh man. It's not a physical threat, it's a mental one, and that's a very interesting detail. And he can't even talk to his friends at this point. It's too much. He's still a kid.
Oh man, I'm bugging.
Buggin'. Oh, jeez. Night terrors? Nobody told me this was hard. The weight of the world on his chest. This is the train they were on when he was fighting Kingpin. Brute strength isn't something that can help with this, Miles. I'm sorry. Oh god. Spider. Maybe the intro, the logo was meant to be eyes. Oh. Is this worse? I'm not sure if this is worse. How do you guys feel? One big spider or lots of small ones? Ugh. Oh, he looks so small. Still a kid. Talk to your dad.
You got a minute?
Yeah, what's up, son?
It's just like homework, girls. Well,
Homework girls.
one girl.
One girl. I'm glad he has his family. His mom's working late? She's a nurse, right? In this universe? Very fitting song. For Miles. I'm sure a lot of us have daydreamed about having superpowers, but the level of responsibility and pressure it would put on us, the feeling of I have to do this because nobody else can, that would be so hard to deal with, so poor Miles is really going through it. And his spidey sense is activating due to his anxiety. That is so rough, perceiving danger when there isn't any, or at least no physical danger, and it's just so much for him to deal with. And it's gotta be so hard to get mental health help given his secret identity, because the only people who could truly understand are in another dimension, and if he had the money to pay for a therapist, he'd either have to keep his secret identity from them, or he'd have to go to therapy as Spider-Man and hide his civilian identity from them as well. So there's supposed to be confidentiality, but he can't risk it going sideways, and it feels like he has nowhere to turn to really calm himself and center himself. And then the night terrors, I've never had that, thankfully. My mom says she has, just frozen and can't move. I wonder if the tiny snippet of the scary movie he saw on TV was a factor at all, because the shadows looked pretty similar. And yeah, which is worse, guys? One giant spider or way too many smaller ones? Both are bad. But I'm glad he has his family. But even if he can tell his dad things, he can't tell him everything, but he'll always have his back at least. And it does feel like Miles is on the edge of telling his parents the whole truth by the end of the second film. And this also adds layers to how desperately he wanted to be with his friends from other dimensions in the second film. He was suffering so much going through this alone, meanwhile they could have reached him anytime but didn't. And he needed them. And then to feel betrayed like that throughout the second film, Thankfully, though, his friends are coming back together to have his back at the end of that movie. And oh, how cute was it at the end that he was talking about this one girl with his dad, Gwen. I hope there's a happy ending for him at the end of this trilogy. He really, really deserves it. But alright, thanks for watching. Full reaction, if it doesn't make it to YouTube, is on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys soon with more. Bye, friends.